Welcome, guys, to the Meet Damien channel. I am Damien, and in today's live stream, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin, Solana, and some other altcoins here. Be ready to give me your requests for your favorite cryptocurrencies, as we'll analyze them on CoinMarketCap, and we'll analyze them on the charts here. I do want to start with Bitcoin because I saw some hidden bullish divergence, which I made a YouTube short video about last night. I saw some hidden bullish divergence on Bitcoin, and I want to show that to you guys here. Just as you start coming into the live stream here, I'm going to show you guys here on TradingView the Bitcoin hidden bullish divergence that said that we were going to go to higher prices here. Let me go ahead and show that to you guys right now. Okay, let me just move this so you can see the price of Bitcoin right above my head. You can see that Bitcoin's currently trading at $101,560 here. And we do have, I did see some hidden bullish divergence. I'm going to show you here on the charts. I'll clean up the charts here so it doesn't look so confusing here for you guys. Let me just show the RSI right here. Put that MACD down a little bit. Okay. All right. Hey, TikTok guys. Let me go ahead and flip over the camera so you guys can see what I'm looking at here. You're going to see the hidden bullish divergence that I've seen on Bitcoin that said that we were going to go to higher prices here. So Bitcoin's currently trading at $101,576. Yesterday had a really bad day. Okay, where we got as low as $94,000 on Bitcoin, and then also on Monday we were also down to like $94,220. Okay, and what I saw here on the charts was looking at the RSI. This is this red line right here, the relative strength indicator. We saw that the RSI came down to like 56 yesterday. Okay. 56.49, and we had a low at 94,273. All right. But the previous low, okay, was at like 90,000. So it was lower than that. Okay. And the RSI was at 61.16, this red number right here. Okay. This red number right over here showed that Bitcoin was pushed down and the RSI got down to 61, and that was a low, and then this is a higher low. So if we just connect the dots here, okay, we put the trend line here, okay, we're basically creating higher lows on Bitcoin, right? All right, okay. But if we look at the RSI, we were creating lower lows on the RSI, and this is on the daily chart. Okay, I'm using the daily chart here for Bitcoin. And that's divergence, okay? And that's what they call hidden bullish divergence. Means it's not really known. I mean, people don't really know that that's what's going on. But for us traders, chartists, and technical analysts out here, we can see that on the charts. And we know that all this is just a continuation of the bull trend, okay? It just means that we're going to go to higher prices here on Bitcoin. And we saw that play out today where we had Bitcoin opening up at $96,000. And right now we're currently trading at $101,523 here. So we got a nice solid green candle here, bullishly engulfing the previous day candle. And we only have like an hour and 27 minutes left here before this daily candle closes. And this is actually going to be the highest Bitcoin has ever closed at. Even higher than back on Sunday, okay, and Monday, even higher than what we've seen back on Thursday and Friday, okay? We're at the highest price Bitcoin has ever been, and we're about to close that candle soon here. We're about to close that here on, Wednesday, December 11th, 2024. So then where does that mean we go from here with Bitcoin? If Bitcoin is not going to go down, where's it going to go? It's going to go up, okay? So I have a Fibonacci analysis that I've done here we have Bitcoin did get up to $104,000, and then I put the retracement down here at like $68,000 is where we started the Bitcoin bull run at the beginning of November. So that spits out this Fibonacci analysis here. It says the 1618 level for Bitcoin, we should go up to $125,000 on Bitcoin. We're going to see $125,000. I'm expecting that sometime probably later on this month, if not in January. And then we have the 2618 level at $161,000. Now, that might not be until 2025, okay? But those are the targets. And we can't really use anything else besides a Fibonacci extension level because Bitcoin's never been this high before. We're in undiscovered territory. We're in discovery mode. Price discovery mode is what they call it. King Kevin 71 saying that we're trading in the wedge for a while longer. What kind of wedge are you referring to, King Kevin? Are you talking about like a descending wedge, a rising wedge? What kind of wedge are we talking about here? Could you elaborate on that for me? And if you have any altcoins you want me to talk about, go ahead and put those requests in now so that way I can look at them later. We're going to talk about Solana after this. Let me see what my YouTube streamers are saying. Okay, no one's saying anything yet. All right. Yeah. So I saw a hidden bullish divergence on Bitcoin last night, and I was like, well, we're going to go to higher prices if this plays out. Okay. And it did. It did. Okay. And we'll see what tomorrow's candle brings us. Tomorrow we have the producer price index for economic news in the United States. That should also be giving us more fuel to the fire, or it might put the fire out on us for us Bitcoin investors. The stock market also had a good day as well. Okay. So, stock market and crypto, it's just a good time to be an investor right now. You should be investing your money if you have extra money. And if you don't have extra money, you got to find a way to make extra money. Go sell something or go work some more hours because now is the time to be making money in the markets. Stock market's doing good, and so is crypto. All right. I don't want to see that. Lower highs and higher lows. Okay, I think you're referring, King Kevin, you're referring to like Bitcoin was kind of creating a symmetrical triangle, not really a wedge. It was a symmetrical triangle. And I know what you mean. Okay. We kind of had like a symmetrical triangle going like from here to here. And then Bitcoin kind of broke out of the triangle to the upside back in like Thursday. And that's why we got the big move up on Thursday. And now we kind of basically retested that symmetrical triangle, and we're going back up to higher prices here. Okay. So yeah, this is the symmetrical triangle that I believe you're referring to. You call it a wedge, but it's actually just a triangle. Okay. The wedges that I thought you were referring to, I thought you were talking about like maybe like a falling wedge or a rising wedge. Which I don't see that in Bitcoin right now. I don't see a falling or rising wedge right now. All right. Move that line up higher now. Okay, so yeah, all right, King Kevin. So yeah, you know what? Bitcoin is actually in a ascending channel. Okay. It's looking more like this now. Okay. And it's okay to redraw the charts because nothing is solid. Nothing is solidified here. The price is going to do whatever it's going to do, but it looks like now we're creating a ascending wedge, which we have done before. Like this was also an ascending wedge, an ascending channel. This was also an ascending channel. Okay, until we broke out of that one, and now it looks like we're just creating another ascending channel here, a rising channel. Okay, but yeah, let me move on to Solana here, just to keep things rolling along. Okay. Solana had the same thing showing in its chart. Okay, Solana is currently trading at $228.60 right now on Coinbase Exchange, and Solana is getting a nice daily candle here. It's up 6.9% as we're speaking, and I saw the same thing with Solana. To be honest, here, guys, I saw that we had a low. Okay. And this was like almost like a lower low. All right. but the actual low before that was right over here. So, okay, so we had a higher low on the daily time frame right here around Monday, November 4th, and then we had this higher low that got placed right over here, okay, and that was yesterday on Tuesday, December 10th, okay. And all you gotta do is just connect the dots here, okay, so you can visualize it, okay. There's your higher low, okay. However, looking at the RSI one more time here, just like Bitcoin, we're creating lower lows on the selling pressure here, okay? So that is, once again, hidden bullish divergence. Let me just get rid of this orange line here. Hidden bullish divergence on the daily time frame here. What this is showing, guys, okay? Just to get a little bit more academic on you guys, and hopefully you guys can learn something about hidden bullish divergence. What happened here was we sold down, okay? And sellers try to push the price down on Solana. And we had an RSI of about 45, okay? Right there. That red number. This red number right here for my YouTube viewers. And that was the best that sellers could do, okay? And then we went up to higher prices, but then we got more selling pressure, and we had more selling pressure yesterday on Tuesday than we did back here on Monday, November 4th, okay? However, that's extra selling pressure. All those sellers were not able to push the price down on Solana, thus creating a higher low on the price side of things. However, we had lower lows on the RSI, and that is hidden bullish divergence. It means that the sellers, they're just exhausted. They can't sell anymore, and it means that we're going to go to higher prices here on Solana. How high could Solana possibly go? I'll do the Fibonacci extension one more time here. We'll do the fib levels again, just like we did with Bitcoin. So we take it from like 264, which is how high Solana got about a week ago, I believe, 2 weeks ago. And then we take it down to where we basically had the impulse move here in November at 160 bucks. And the fib extension levels are saying, yeah, Solana could get up to $330. Okay, that's the 1618 fib extension level. Is saying Solana $330. That could happen later on this month before New Year's Eve, guys. Or, you know, maybe it happens in January of 2025. But then we also have the 2618 level saying that Solana could get up to like 435 bucks. That I'm expecting sometime in 2025. I don't think that's going to happen this month. Okay. So, yeah, we have that going on here for Solana. Solana creating hidden bullish divergence, just like Bitcoin. And look at this, guys. Solana is like almost up 7% for today. Okay, but if that's impressive to you, then you guys got to see what Sui's been up to. Okay, let's take a look at Sui USD. Sui is currently up 16.25% as we're speaking at $4.31. Sui's been a high flyer. I didn't really see hidden bullish divergence or anything of that nature with Sui on the RSI. It did create almost like a double bottom here on the RSI, which, you know, is also bullish. Okay, we got a Sui on the red line here. Sui had a RSI of about 54.78 on November 25th. And then we had another RSI reading of about 54.53. So yeah, that's basically the same bottom, a double bottom here on the RSI, which is also considered bullish. Means that sellers cannot push the price down any further than that level. So where are we going to go from there? We have to go higher until we get some more sellers. Okay. Sellers don't want to sell at this price right now. And Sui is close to being near its all-time high. All-time highs was Friday, December 6th, when we saw Sui get up to like $4.49. Sui at $4.31 is currently threatening to test that high again. And then after that, it's going to be price discovery mode for SUI. And the only thing I could do, once again, is I would have to do the fib levels again, okay? Where we put the Fibonacci, we're taking it from the top at $4.49, and we're bringing it down to where we got the impulse move here at basically $1.80 here. And it's saying that we should see a $6 SUI in the future here, in the near future. We might see a $6.10 SUI because that's the 1618 level here for SUI. And then we might see an $8.74 SUI price. That's going to be sometime, I mean, that'll probably be sometime in 2025. I don't think SUI's going to double in price this month, but who knows? Depends on how much money gets poured into the ecosystem here. Guys, I'm going to turn the music down just a little bit. I feel like it might be a little bit too loud here. So that's SUI still climbing at $4.32 as we're speaking here. Blue Sky, you know, price discovery mode is coming up for SUI. This thing's gonna be an unstoppable beast going into the future here. Let's take a look at CoinMarketCap.com. We'll see what some of the best performing cryptos were today. You can see that Bitcoin is currently at 101,000 and $101,312. Ethereum's at 38.27. XRP at 244, up 4% today. Solana, we already talked about. That one's up 6.7% today. BNB at $711, up 5% today. Dogecoin, 41 cents, up 5.7% today. Cardano, $1.09, up 7.45% today. Tron, up 3%. Avalanche is up 7%. Shiba Inu, up 5%. Toncoin, up 7%. Chainlink, up 9%. So just a better overall good day for a lot of these cryptos, recovering what they lost back in, a couple of days ago. The last couple of days were pretty bad for cryptocurrencies, but they're recovering. They're in their recovery mode right now. I do want to take a look see what the higher flyers were for today. And you can see Peanut the Squirrel, which is a meme coin, that one's up 23% today. Then we have Virtual Protocol up 19%. Aerodrome Finance up 17%. We've already talked about SUI, but SUI's one of the high flyers at 16.68%. Beam up 15%. BitGet up 15%. Sandbox, another double-digit gainer. Athena, another double-digit gainer. ENS, Ethereum name service, up double digits. Uniswap up 11%. Brett up 11%. Mana, Decentraland up 11%. Ethereum Classic up 11%. And the list goes on. A lot more double-digit gainers. It's not until you get down to ICP where ICP is only up like 9%. But everything else, is up today for the most part in cryptocurrency world. Let's take a look at Cardano. Cardano, I believe, is creating a stir. It's one of the old Dino cryptocurrencies. Came out years ago. But a lot of investors are now getting hyped up on Cardano here. Let's take a look and see what the Cardano looks like on the charts. Cardano at $1.08 right now. Cardano chart looks similar to Bitcoin. We got that low. It looks like this is going to just be considered another higher low. If you forget the little scam wicks that we had over here, you can say that the higher low was created at $1 for Cardano, which is lower than where it was back here in Tuesday, November 26th, when we were at 94 cents. Okay. Cardano looks like it's basically in a rising channel here. Okay. Let me just create the channel here so you guys can visualize it. So, yeah, looks like Cardano's just going in that channel here. It's going to ping pong back and forth between the channel. Right now, the little blue purple heart line is saying that we might get resistance here at the $1.16 level for Cardano. Maybe we come back down again and then try to go up and shoot past the heart line. But if we're able to get past that heart line right now, then we could see Cardano get up to like maybe $1.30, $1.36 maybe. Okay. That could be in the cards for Cardano. And that's what? That's like roughly a 20% move, right? If I just measure it from where it is right now up to $1.30, it's saying that's a 20% move up in price for Cardano. We can see that in the near future for Cardano. Let's take a look at, if we put on the moving averages, what is that showing us here? So we have the white 21 EMA line, which is acting as resistance right now at $1.06, but you know Cardano is currently above it right now at $1.08. So maybe this can get to turn into support, and then we can just shoot up to higher prices on Cardano. I like the fact that the RSI is in neutral territory for Cardano. We have it at like 58.64, so that's slightly above neutral. Once we get past 60, then we're kind of considered getting overbought on Cardano. 70 would be officially the overbought territory for Cardano. So Cardano does have room to run up to higher prices. It is not overbought. It's in neutral territory on the RSI. Let's just take a look at the stochastic. Stochastic RSI is saying that we're kind of bottoming out here on Cardano. So there's some juice. There's some juice left in the tank for Cardano to go up to higher prices here. So that's that for the Cardano bulls. The only bearish take that I have on Cardano is that we just come and revisit the lows that we made like yesterday when we got as low as like a 91 cents, and that's about it. If you can get Cardano for like 91 cents, then you should be happy that you bought at that level. And if you're short selling it, you should probably take profits at the 91 cent level. Okay, because I'm not sure if Cardano is ever going to be able to go below that again, especially when it's in this rising channel. It wants to rise up to higher prices here. As long as Bitcoin's going up higher, it's going to probably bring Cardano with it. That's my take on Cardano. Guys, let's we'll take a look at oh, hey Ricky. May the parabolic bull run be with us. That's a good one. I like it. May the parabolic bull run be with us. Hey Jeff, good to see you make it onto the chat here. Appreciate you guys clicking the like button, showing some support here. If you click that like button, hopefully more people will show up to the stream. I'll let YouTube know that we got a good stream going on here, so more people can come join us. Go ahead and give me your favorite cryptos you want me to talk about. I'm assuming I think I know Jeff has an XRP bull. We haven't talked about XRP yet, so maybe I'll go ahead and talk about XRP. But then if you got another crypto you want me to talk about, go ahead and put in your requests. I'm starting to take the requests now. But yeah, let's go ahead and look at the XRP, which is another old school cryptocurrency coin that's been around for a few cycles here. It's not going anywhere. Not going anywhere but up, right? We want to go up. But yeah, sorry, this is Ripple now. Ripple, right? XRP is currently trading at $2.43. If you can see that above my head, you can see the price is at $2.43. And Ripple, right, got some support here on this white 21 exponential moving average line. Okay, that line is the 21 EMA. So we're just taking the previous 21 days, we're putting an exponential component to it and making it a moving average, and you get the 21 EMA. And you'll see that the 21 EMA always, the price is always near the 21 EMA. Okay, maybe not so much the 50, the 100, or the 200, but the 21 EMA. You can expect the price to always be on it or next to it. Okay, and we got a little bit too far ahead of ourselves here on Ripple. Okay, when Ripple got up to like $2.87, $2.90 here. Okay. it got a little bit too far away from the 21 EMA, and it decided to come back and say hi to its old friend here. And looks like the 21 EMA was like $1.93, and Ripple came down to like $1.90 yesterday. So they said hi, they gave each other high fives, and now now it looks like Ripple wants to go up to higher prices again, and it's going to leave its friend. But that white line is going to continue climbing up higher, try to catch up with its friend. Okay, the price. Okay, that's my little joke there. But in all seriousness, it really does look like that, guys. That 21 EMA will always provide us support when we're going up to higher prices during the bull run here. Okay, so if we do come back down, you should expect that 21 EMA to give us support. And if we break down below the 21 EMA, then look out below. That maybe we're in for a bigger correction. But that seems to be the correction for now for Ripple. Okay, $1.90. I don't think we're going to go back down there again anytime soon. If we do, we do have the support at the $1.90 level, but we also have $1.78 level, that 0.236 Fibonacci level should give us support. If Ripple decides to come back down, maybe it goes to like $1.78 or $1.80 before we shoot back up to higher prices. Now, if Ripple decides to continue on this bull run, this Fibonacci analysis is still good and useful here, because now we can look at the Fib extension levels, and we have Ripple at $3.82 probably in the near future here, because that's the 1618 Fib extension level. Okay, and I measured that using the highs that we made back in December 2nd down to the lows that we were at around like Thursday, November 28th, when we had that impulse move right after Thanksgiving dinner. People started buying Ripple, okay, near the $1.43 level, and it shot it up to $2.90. Okay, so that Fib extension level at 1618 is the next price target for Ripple, $3.82. Put that in your sell limit orders if you plan on selling Ripple anytime soon. If you want to wait a little bit longer to sell Ripple, you can probably see it come to the 2618 Fib extension level. We have Ripple could possibly get up to like $5.29, and then maybe sometime in 2025 we might see like a $6.70 Ripple, and then even a $7.68 Ripple if this all plays out using the Fib levels here. Okay. So that's my bullish case on Ripple XRP. Let's go ahead and take a look at another cryptocurrency. We'll look at Avalanche. I believe Avalanche has been having a good past few days here. Avalanche also got taken down with the rest of the market. You'll see. Avalanche is currently trading at $48.28, up 8.18% today. Let's see. I got the moving averages here. So you can see once again, like Avalanche also got support on the white 21 EMA line as well. Okay. That white 21 EMA line was given support at like the $46 level. We got a little bit below that on Tuesday. Okay. But, with Bitcoin rising up in price and raising the prices for all cryptos here, now we have we have Avalanche. AVAX is now getting above the 21 EMA, so hopefully we close above that, and then we can continue on to higher prices here, and we'll just treat this as just a higher low. Okay, another higher low on the daily chart here for Avalanche. Where could Avalanche go after all this? Well, let's see. If we treat this as a falling wedge or even a bull flag in itself, okay? And we use the trend analysis going from basically the beginning of November to where we were topping out here on December 8th. And I just take this measured move and I bring it to like where we might be breaking out tomorrow on Avalanche at like $49 out of this falling wedge here. Then it's saying that Avalanche, right? That blue number 79. Avalanche could get up to $79 in the near future here, which kind of makes sense. I believe we have some support and resistance level at the $80 level for Avalanche. So $79, $80 avalanche could be coming up on deck as our next price target for AVAX avalanche. Trying to see if I got any more requests here. I'm gonna go ahead and flip the camera back for my TikTok streamers. But yeah, AVAX looks like it's getting some positive price action here. It's still in the bull run. The bull trend is still intact here. The only bearish case I see for AVAX, if we were to be bearish, is if this falling wedge is still in play here, then we might see AVAX come back down again to the low 40s here. And if it decides to go lower than that, then maybe we might get some support at the green moving average. This 50-day moving average is currently sitting at $36 for avalanche. So I see that to be highly unlikely, especially if Bitcoin is going to higher prices. But if Bitcoin decides to go to low prices and bring down the rest of the market, then you could see AVAX get down to the $36 level, which is also where we have some previous price action resistance and support at the $36 level, like we did back in the first and second week of November here. Jeff is saying he thinks January will be a big month for crypto in general. Yeah, I think we've already had a few big months here for crypto. I'm a little bit worried about maybe a correction coming up soon here. I'm worried about maybe like a 20 or 30% correction on the price of Bitcoin, which could then cause altcoins to go down at least 30% or 40% if that happens. I'm hoping that correction happens with Bitcoin at higher prices in January. Maybe Bitcoin might go up to $120,000, like I was talking about earlier in this video. We see a Fibonacci extension level at $125,000 for Bitcoin. I'll go ahead and look at the Bitcoin chart one more time so you can follow along with me. For those of you that might have missed out on the analysis here, we had the Fibonacci analysis saying that with this impulse move that Bitcoin made going up to $104,000, we have a 1618 level here, which says Bitcoin could get up to $125,000. Now, if we get that 20 or 30% correction on Bitcoin at the $125,000 level, and that happens in January or February, then Bitcoin could come back down to like $96,000 and give people a good scare, and the altcoins could probably drop down 30-40% from wherever they're at when Bitcoin gets up to like 120 grand. However, that 30% correction could happen literally now, Jeff. And if Bitcoin was to correct from like $104,000 down to like 30%, I think that takes Bitcoin down to like basically 77 or 80 grand here, which is the 0.236 Fibonacci level that we have on the Fibonacci analysis here. So Bitcoin, I mean, if it does come down to $77,000 and it does that before New Year's Eve, then maybe you might be right about January being a better month for crypto. We do want to see Bitcoin get above $104,000. That has to happen, I believe. It has to happen by the end of this week, or else, if I look at the weekly candles here, right now we are just making a small indecision candle here on Bitcoin. Okay, we want to close above last week's candle, which was at 101,174. We want to stay above that level, which we are right now, and we want to keep pushing this price. And we want to get above at least 104,000, maybe go up to like $105,000, $106,000 on Bitcoin, just to give people more hope that we're going to higher prices here. And then if we do close, maybe we close, we want to stay above $101,000, which we're at right now. Okay. And then we could just keep on getting some more green candles here on Bitcoin. But yeah, I do see for Bitcoin, $125,000 seems to be the magic level where we might get a correction. And that would make sense if it happens in January, because around January, then people can sell their Bitcoin at a profit and not have to pay taxes until 2026. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a correction in January, Jeff. Yeah, I think January is going to be a very interesting month. It's going to be a big month. Okay, whether it's big as I'm going up in price or big as I'm going down in price, it's definitely going to be a very crucial month. Every month is going to be very crucial here going forward for crypto, because we never been this high before on Bitcoin and stayed this high for this long. MMA Squire, good to see that you're in the chat here. Appreciate you coming out. Don't forget to click the like button. Show some love and appreciation. Let me know what crypto you want me to talk about next. If I know anything about MMA and Squire, I know you like to talk about Ethereum. I don't think we talked about Ethereum, so I'll go ahead and make Ethereum my next crypto to talk about here. But if you guys got another crypto you want me to talk about, by all means, shoot away. Let me know what your requests are here. All right, so let's go ahead and get into Ethereum. See what Ethereum has done on the charts. All right, so we're looking at Ethereum here. Ethereum currently trading at $3,845. We're looking at the monthly chart. We're looking at the weekly chart here. And the weekly chart kind of gives you perspective about Ethereum. We have seen Ethereum get as high as basically $3,900 here in May 2024, and then we've seen it get as high here as $4,000, $4,093 in March of 2024. And basically Ethereum is trying to kick the door down on $4,000. Okay. And it did it once here and it did it twice here, and maybe third time's the charm, and we can break out of $4,000 and finally go to like maybe $5,000 Ethereum. And that would make sense. If you look back here, Ethereum did get up to like $4,800 and $4,867 back in November of 2021. Okay, the first week of November of 2021. And Ethereum has basically created this cup and handle pattern. Okay, if I just get rid of the moving averages here, so you can kind of visualize it here. This is like basically like a coffee cup here. MMM and Squire. Okay, so this is the cup. If you can visualize that, and then this is the handle, and then hopefully we can shoot up to higher prices out of the handle. A cup and handle pattern is considered bullish, MMM Esquire. And the way we measure the move here is we measure from the bottom of the cup, which is at like $1,100 here, to the top of the cup at like 48, about $4,800. And we take it to like where we're going to break out here on the handle. And it tells you where Ethereum might go next for a price target. We're looking at maybe like a $7,018 on Ethereum. Okay. We have a $7,000 price target for Ethereum if this all plays out with a cup and handle pattern here. Okay. You can look up cup and handle. In case you don't know what it is or what it does, it is a bullish pattern. You can Google it and find out how it all plays out. But this is like a big, giant cup and handle on the weekly time frame here for Ethereum. Okay, so that is the long-term price target for Ethereum. Let's come back to and zoom in a little bit to get an idea as like what Ethereum could do in the short term here. Okay, you can see that Ethereum is still in this rising channel that I've charted out here. Okay, I'll just extend this out a little bit longer, a little bit further, and I'm just expecting until Ethereum actually breaks out, it makes a significant breakout out of this channel. It looks like we tried to break out of the channel here for Ethereum, but we got put right back into it again. So that was like a failed bullish breakout on the Ethereum price here. So Ethereum might continue to respect the channel and stay inside of it as we go further into like December and January. It is a rising channel, so that should mean that we're going to still have rising higher prices on Ethereum. But if Ethereum can actually break out and make it more solid and more convincing here, then we might see something like this. Okay, if I take the Fibonacci level here, we got Ethereum at $4,090 here, and we take it down to we got the impulse move back in the first week of November, where Ethereum was trading at like $2,300 here. We have a Fibonacci extension level that says that the 1618 level says that Ethereum should be at $5,100 in the near future here. So we do have a $5,000 Ethereum probably coming up here sooner rather than later here for the Ethereum bulls. The bearish case on Ethereum is that Ethereum continues sideways and down over here. Maybe it stays at the channel and we might see $3,400 again on Ethereum. Okay. Which is also where the 618 fib extension levels at. Or maybe we come and go lower down to the 0.5 at 32.19 on Ethereum. But those are the bearish targets for Ethereum if Ethereum is not able to continue on its bull run here. What I do like, MMA Esquire, I like the fact that the RSI is saying that Ethereum is in like neutral territory. Its RSI is only 60.7. This red number right here. That's a good, that means that Ethereum has some more juice in the tank for it to go to higher prices. Also, looking at the stochastic RSI, you can see that Ethereum is near the lower levels. This blue and orange line it goes up and down, up and down, up and down. But right now it's near the downward side of it. So if this can then start curving back up again, it probably means that we're going to go to higher prices on Ethereum. And then just looking at the MACD, just to give you some more food for thought. It looks like the MACD has been green, but not really that convincing on the green here. Okay, we had a more convincing bullish move during like the second and third week of November, where we had these big green candles here on the MACD. Looks like we had a couple of red candles here, but then tomorrow and the day after that could be back into the green again on the MACD for Ethereum. So, yeah, I think Ethereum has some juice left in it to go to higher prices, and I think the next price target is going to be $5,000 for Ethereum, which is a psychological target, but it's also a Fibonacci extension level target at $5,171. MMA Esquire, you love coffee. I wonder why you say that. Right now, I'm just drinking water myself, just ice water. Guys, I appreciate you liking the live stream here. If you have anybody else you know that likes talking about cryptocurrencies and wants to get a better understanding about what's going on with the prices, by all means, go ahead and share this video with your friends and family who are also getting into crypto or betting crypto for a while. And if you're new to the community here, guys, go ahead and click that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this in the near future here. Show up on your YouTube feed. And then click the notification bell so you get notified when I go live. I usually go live at 5 p.m. on most days, 5 p.m. East Coast time. I definitely go live every Sunday at 5 p.m. So you'll probably see me again later on this weekend on Sunday at 5 p.m. East Coast time, talking about crypto, because there's not really much to talk about during the weekend besides crypto. Like, crypto trades 24/7. The stock market's closed. I do a stock market live stream on Fridays at 5 p.m. for those who are new here. So if you want to talk about stocks, that would be the time to talk about stocks. But I could also talk about stocks when we're doing these crypto live streams. I can go back and forth. Even on a Friday when it's supposed to be basically talking about the stock market, we can talk about crypto as well. If you guys put that in the requests, I'm going to go ahead and look at whatever it is you want me to request. Simple as that. But yeah, let's take a look at Bitcoin liquidation, the liquidation heat map, so we can see what is going on with the Bitcoin futures out there, which kind of tells us where we might bump our heads up against if there is going to be any volatile action in crypto and Bitcoin. So I'm going to show you guys this heat map here. This is from coinglass.com, and this is the liquidation heat map. Gives us an idea as like where liquidations might be. And we have a nice solid yellow line here at $96,400 for Bitcoin. There's about $94 million worth of leverage at $96,000. So that basically tells me that this is where anybody who's bullish on Bitcoin, they're putting their stop losses at $96,000, $96,400. So if you're a short-term trader on Bitcoin, maybe you might want to do the same. You know, if you're buying Bitcoin right now and you're not sure where to put your stop loss, looks like a lot of people are doing the same. They're putting their stop losses at $96,000. And if we lose $96,000, then, you know, there's some more liquidation here, which could send the price down lower if it does decide to go lower. Looking at where the short sellers are putting their stops, okay, we don't really have that much liquidation up on top of us. I see some at like $102,000. We have like $20 million worth of liquidation at $102,000 for Bitcoin. That actually concerns me a little bit. That means there's not that many short sellers. And usually what they like to do is they like to move the price to wherever the yellow is in the chart. And right now the yellow is below us, guys. There's some liquidation leverage at 99,000 as well. There's a lot at like 96,000. So they might try to bring the price down, but there's no guarantee. Like I would say 80% of the time this thing plays out and it tries to go wherever the yellow is at. So right now the yellow is below us, so we might go back down lower again, guys. And if we do, we might go down to like $99,000 because there's a lot of liquidation over there. So maybe we retest $99,000 just to make sure, just to get those last bit of people who didn't get into Bitcoin. Maybe they can get into Bitcoin at $99,000 and they can officially say that they bought Bitcoin below 100 grand. But then after that, we might never see $100,000 for a while here, guys. But yeah, there's not that much liquidation above us. So maybe people are starting to realize that shorting Bitcoin is not a good idea. And they're not even shorting Bitcoin anymore because there's no stop losses at higher prices right now. That could be interesting. Let's see. Is there any other cryptocurrencies I want to talk about here? I think I'll look at the Peanut the Squirrel, since Peanut the Squirrel is one of the high-flying meme coins. And then I think, unless I get more requests here, I'm gonna call that a stream right there, guys. Unless you guys start giving me more cryptocurrencies to talk about here, or if you got a stock, let me know what stock I'm going to talk about. But yeah, let's look at the Peanut the Squirrel coin here. Peanut. All right, there's not much data on Peanut. Peanut is currently trading at $1.28, up 24% today. It is one of the highest flying cryptocurrencies for today. I don't think there's any other cryptocurrency that did better than that, at least not in the top 100 cryptocurrencies. Peanut has a Fibonacci level here that is probably going to end up going back to the 0.618 level, which is like $1.60. So I can see that in the near future here. Peanut could probably get up to $1.60 here. We did see Peanut get as high as $2.50 on the second week of November. And if it gets past $2.50, then the 1618 level says Peanut could probably go to like $4 here. All right, $4.09 using the Fib extension level. And if it does that, that's basically like that's basically a 3x right now from where it is right now. Let me just measure that out real quick here, make sure that makes sense. So from like $1.28 up to $4.09. Yeah, you're gonna get like a 267% gainer on Peanut if you can get up to like $4. You're gonna basically triple your money with with Peanut the Squirrel here. Peanut the Squirrel has enough money in it where you could comfortably put money into that meme coin and not have to worry about losing a lot of your money. I mean, it's still one of the, being in meme coins is still dangerous. You can still lose half your money, but you could also triple, quadruple, or even 10x your money. And this says that Peanut could possibly triple your money if it gets up to that Fibonacci extension level, 1618. And then the next fib level is saying 2618 at $6.56. And that's like a 5x right there. Could be crazy for you meme coin gamblers out there. And I'm going to call you gambler. If you doing meme coins, you were straight up gambling, you're most likely going to lose your money. As a matter of fact, I'm not a financial advisor. I would never advise you to go into Peanut the Squirrel coin. If you do and you somehow get lucky, then that is it. That is basically what it is. It's just luck. But if you get yourself in the Peanut the Squirrel and you lose half your money, don't blame me, because I'm telling you, you probably will lose half your money or more getting the Peanut the Squirrel. You really need to know what you're doing and what you're willing to lose when you get into these meme coins here. But I will talk about Peanut the Squirrel because it is making some big significant moves here. So somebody is up 25% today after they just bought Peanut the Squirrel yesterday. That's the only reason why I'm talking about it. This is an educational channel. I'm just trying to teach you guys more about cryptos. Meme coins are some of the most dangerous and most risky cryptocurrencies out there, but they also make people a lot of money, but they also lose people a lot of money. So it's more gambling than it is investing. And I have a friend of mine who finally figured that out and decided that they're not doing meme coins anymore. In my opinion, to get rich off of meme coins, you have to buy it before it gets on a cryptocurrency exchange. And then maybe you have to be one of the lucky people who gets that thing airdropped into your wallet. Maybe you talk to some of the people on Twitter that are trying to start up the meme coin, or you just buy it, when it first comes out, and then you get lucky. Okay. But you have to rely on people advertising and getting the word out, because they create so many meme coins now on like the Solana ecosystem, on like pumpfund.com and other websites. People can literally make as many meme coins as they want, but that doesn't mean that any of those meme coins are actually going to go anywhere. Peanut the Squirrel actually had a lot of marketing and advertising, and they were talking about on the news with the squirrel that unfortunately died. And that's the reason why Peanut the Squirrel actually became something and it blew up. But that doesn't mean that's going to happen to the meme coin that you decide to buy. So, yeah, guys, I think that's going to be it for this stream. I appreciate you guys coming out to the live stream here. I am Damien. I am not a financial advisor. Do not take this as financial advice. Let me just put that disclaimer out there. It's also written in the description that I'm not a financial advisor. But I'm just somebody who enjoys talking about cryptocurrencies. I'm trying to educate you guys as much as I can. I've been involved in cryptocurrencies since 2017. It's been good enough to me where I was able to buy my first house using my profits that I made on Ethereum, and good enough for me to go on some vacations here, and good enough for me to try to buy another house if I can. Okay. So yeah, I've been investing in stock market world for about 20 years now, and I'm investing in crypto for about 8 years. So I feel comfortable enough to talk about these things now. And that's why I'm on this channel here, trying to educate the ones who want to learn as much as they can about cryptos and investing and business and personal finance. But I am not a personal financial advisor. Maybe in another lifetime I will be, but not now. All right, guys, that's going to be it for the stream. I appreciate you guys coming out here, and I'll see you probably most likely on Friday, where I will do a live stream about the stock market, okay? And we can also talk about cryptos as well, but it will be mainly focused on the stock market and the stocks that did pretty well this week, okay? I hope you guys have good luck with your investments and your trading. And I'll see you on the next live stream. Take care.